Hey everyone. So just quick thing up front. Sorry for not uploading in over a week, but since I reached Plat 1, I don't really have any incentive to play ranked because I mean, I'm not gonna get anything out of it, right? So when I play Master Duel, I pretty much only play tournaments. And the thing with tournaments is that you don't have a replay, which you can then record later on. If you want to upload the tournament games, you have to record them while you're playing them. And I haven't done that yet. I might do it in the future. Um, I'm not quite sure on that yet, but yeah, we'll see. And also, I don't want to upload just random gameplay. I want to upload gameplay which I think is either helpful to some of you or just entertaining. So yeah. In this gameplay, we obviously play Six Samurai and we play against Trickstar. We lost the coin toss, so we're going second. And since we don't play any hand traps, or wrong, since we don't have any hand traps on our starting hand or any interrupts, we again just let the enemy play, and afterwards we'll see what kind of board he was able to build. So the enemy passed to us, and the first thing most of you will notice is I drew Droll and Lockbird, but the decklist doesn't show Droll and Lockbird, right? Or at least the previous decklist video. And yeah, while playing tournaments, so the tournaments I played were always best of threes with side decking, and when side decking, I went through the cards which I would remove for the cards I want to side deck in. So, for example, I had Droll and Lockbird in the side deck, or cards like Dark Ruler No More, or yeah, just stuff like that. And while removing the cards from my main deck, I realized that, well, maybe I could just play some of the side deck cards in the main deck. And this is not fully tested out yet. I can't say for sure this is more consistent or better than the one with no hand traps, because the problem is sometimes you go first, you draw the hand traps, and you just break. So yeah, because the problem I'm running into when I play tournaments is, let's say we have 4 games, so Swiss format, which means everyone plays 4 games, and the top, let's say 16, advance to KO. So I would go like 2-2, or if there's 5 games in a Swiss tournament, I would go 3-2, which is okay, but it's not enough. Because it's basically, if I get lucky in the coin toss and I go first, then I'm probably going to win the best of 3. But in tournaments, obviously most people play Troy Brigade, they play Drytron, or just any of the meta stuff. And for example, Drytron, if we go second against Drytron, it's GG. We can just go next and we have to side deck the cards in, because if they get their Ritual Herald boss monster out, we can't do anything. So yeah, that's why recently I'm trying to add some side deck cards into the main deck. As I said, I haven't tested it enough yet, but yeah, we'll see. And that's why I have Droll and Dogbird on hand. But enough of that. Gameplay. Trickstar, Holy Angel. We are just gonna check every card the enemy has, and yeah, so we know what they do and also how we play against them. So this card, normal summon Trickstar, 200 damage, and when we get damaged by a Trickstar monster, this card gains attack. Okay. It's not really important, since we don't care about the attack that much. We can just destroy the card, basically. This card, monster is destroyed by battle, inflict 200 damage. Each time an opponent takes damage by a Trickstar monster, face-up monsters lose 200 attack. Also, not really important. Then this card, each time a card is added to your opponent's hand, inflict 200 damage to them. So this card is a problem, right? Since with 6 Samurai, we want to add a lot of cards from our deck to our hand. Then this one, each time a Trickstar monster you control inflicts battle or effect damage, inflict 200 damage to them. So every time we add a card to our hand, we get 200 damage with this card and 200 with this one. So 400 damage for each card we add to our hand. Yeah, because this card extends this card's effect, we just really have to get rid of this card as fast as possible, because if we don't get damage with this card's effect, this card won't activate, right? So our main goal is to destroy this card as fast as possible. Yep. Our starting hand is pretty good. We have Grandmaster and Mizuho, which we can summon on the first turn, or on the first summon basically. We also have Reinforcement, with which we could either search blue or Kigeki, and we also have Living Fossil if any of our monsters gets destroyed. So we get 200 damage by this card because we drew Droll and Lockbird in our draw phase. I went for Fuma normal summon and Grandmaster special summon because I have Living Fossil on hand. Without Living Fossil, I would have activated Reinforcement to get either blue or Kigeki, just so I can get the 3 summons off, right? You always want to be able to get 3 summons off. So, for example, I could go Fuma, Grandmaster, and with Living Fossil, I have the 3rd summon. So the enemy activates this card, banish your opponent's entire hand, and if you do, they draw the same number of cards. So this could be pretty strong against us, right? If we, let's say, had Gateway on hand, that would suck, and if we had Gateway and Deskbot both on hand, that would be really, really painful, right? Since we can't do the combo to summon Rhongo, since Gateway is out of the game, and if they summon Deskbot as well, we can't do the other combo either. So luckily we don't have any of these. We have red on hand, which is going to get banished, but we still have 2 blue and 1 red in deck, so we could still do the infinity combo. The cards we draw are good. I mean, Coldwing is a dead card on hand, but the Gateway and Sheen's Dojo really strong. We also have the trap card, which gives us another summon. We drew cards, so this card activates, same with the spell card, and these two, but the link monsters are not of importance because she just gains attack, she makes our cards lose attack. We don't care about attack that much. So we activate Dojo and Gateway to summon the Battle Shogun. We get 3 counters, and since Coldwing is dead in our hand, we can discard the Coldwing, get a Sheen's Dojo. So also, we have 4,400 HP left, so we have quite a bit left to get our stuff through. But you always want to think about, okay, we receive 400 damage for each card we draw, and if this gets tight, let's say, you really have to think about your moves. But right now, it's not really a problem, since we still have enough HP left. But you still want to get rid of this card as soon as possible, right? It's just a pain in the ass, to be honest. So we link summon into Isolde with the trap card. We search Gearfried. I already said it in the decklist video. I just like to get Gearfried because it's a good card if I can't finish the enemy in this turn. On my next turn, Gearfried is really strong because I'm gonna have an equip spell engrave and I can summon him, and he's just a 3000 attack monster with a nice effect. We get damage because we got a card to our hand. We activate Isolde to summon Hatsume. Why Hatsume? Well, I made a mistake there actually. So I could have gotten, let's say, we have, yeah, if Hatsume goes through, we have enough gateway counters to search Kizan and special summon him. So we should have special summoned Mizuho, so red. But I thought, since we had Mizuho on our starting hand, I thought Mizuho was engraved, but he was banished. So yeah, slight misplay here, but we can still banish the cards to summon Grandmaster to get more counters. Why did I summon Hatsume herself? I just wanted to keep Fuma in the grave, because in this iteration with the hand traps, I only play 1 Fuma, I don't play She and Squire. So if I banish the Fuma, I have no way to get into any synchro monsters, except with Deskbot, of course, but I think you get what I mean. So that's why I want to keep Fuma in grave, and I banished the Hatsume from field, because I don't need Hatsume anymore, I don't need the 1 Battle Shogun, and this just gives me more gateway counters, which are always great to have, right? I search blue with gateway, I get damaged. these effects resolve. Why did I get blue? The next thing I'm gonna do is activate Dojo to summon a red. Then I can special summon blue. And I want to tribute blue with Mizuho's effect so that I can search the Grandmaster from grave. And yeah. I mean, obviously, if possible, I want to tribute blue for red's effect so that I can add a 6 samurai from grave to hand for free. So our dojo had 3 counters, so we removed it, special summoned red. We can special summon blue now, and we use red to destroy the monster. And also because we destroyed the monster, which was on a field this card linked to, we lose, or we get 200 damage, and also 200 from this card. We use blue to add the Grandmaster, and these 2 link effects trigger. Again, we don't really care. We summon the Grandmaster because we can. And we need him for our late game board. And we want to add blue to our hand. The enemy activates this effect. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target 1 Trickstar monster in your graveyard, special summon it. I forgot about this second effect. So now he can special summon the monster again, and we have to destroy it again. And the problem is, we only have 1 Mizuho. So with 2 Mizuho, it's easy. We summon blue, or we search blue with Gateway, special summon blue. We search red with Gateway, summon red, then use red's effect. Because we can't use this Mizuho's effect, because we already used it. So now we have to get rid of this Mizuho to search him again with Gateway, so we can use the effect again, right? So that's our main goal. We either do this or we summon a monster which can destroy this card. So either Rhongo with a lot of materials, or this card, yeah, or any of the negates which also destroy the monster. These 2 effects trigger, okay. We summon blue. We activate Gateway again. This time we get Kizan. And still fine. We have 1 Kizan. We need another Kizan, which we're gonna search with Gateway right now. Because right now our goal is to get into number 75 with blue and red. And with the 2 Kizans, we are going to summon Rhongo. Then we can use 75's effect, equip it to Rhongo. Rhongo will have 5 materials, so we can destroy all of the enemy's cards. Yeah. So yeah, we searched another blue to have 3 materials for number 75. Of course, we could also do it with just 2 materials. Yeah, it's stronger with 3 materials, obviously, because Rhongo will then have 6 materials. Yeah, so we summon Rhongo with the 2 Kizans, then we use number 75's effect, equip it to Rhongo, use Rhongo's effect. And another thing, so, as you might know when seeing me play this, it's the first time playing against Trickstar, for me, at least. So I don't know a lot about these spell cards and stuff. So that's why I have some misplays in them. For example, I summoned Rhongo to destroy everything, and he just... Where is it? If a Trickstar monster you control that was special summoned would be destroyed, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So, yeah. We activate Rhongo, he banishes the Trickstar Festival, and only his field spell gets destroyed, and this monster still stays on field. Then we have to get rid of this card. We have Rhongo with 6 materials, so we can just go into battle phase and destroy these 2 monsters by attacking them. Is what I thought. But this card also has the effect: monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So I thought, okay, we could go into battle phase, I just destroyed this monster, it's fine. Nope, I cannot. I went into battle phase, can't do shit. And now I'm going for the other combo. So I special summoned Fuma with... Oh, never mind. I was actually mistaken in the beginning. I played 2 Fuma in this iteration. Okay, so this was some days ago, and currently I only play 1 Fuma, but yeah. So we summon Fuma to link summon Halcrofibrex, to then go into this Mecha Phantom Beast, use its effect to destroy 1 card on field. We summon 3 tokens. We can't use Deskbot's effect to special summon itself, because the field is full, right? And we are not going to destroy this card. Instead, we're going to destroy the Link monster. Why? We can't do anything in this turn anymore, so we don't need to destroy this card, since it just inflicts damage every time we add a card to our hand, and we're not gonna do that in this turn anymore. So we destroy the Link monster with... because it protects these 2 from being destroyed. And with the Link monster gone, on our next turn, we just can activate Rhongo's effect and destroy the entire board. Well, yeah. The enemy attacked Rhongo with both monsters because he knew it was game. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day.